Hello there. You don't know who I am, but today we're going to go over all the video games and video game related items we found for the month of February. So February, like January, was not too crazy, didn't pick up too much stuff, but we got a few, and then I'll go ahead and answer a couple of questions and comments here at the end, like we're starting to. A little bit of that little Q&A stuff at the end of these videos, which is, got some pretty good, what do you say? Because we got some good feedback for the last one, so let's try again this month as well. So as we go over our pickups this month, we're going to go ahead and start with the oldest console to the newest. And we got a pretty, it's a little bit of a range, but here we go. First off, I was able to add a Game Boy game to the collection, and this is Wizards and Warriors, Fortress of Fear. Look at that. So it must have completely slipped my radar because I did not realize that we had a Wizards and Warriors game for the Game Boy. And so far, this has been pretty fun. The graphics are very impressive for the Game Boy, and the gameplay is pretty darn good. So here we go. Next up is the Nintendo DS. This is a little embarrassing, but I didn't realize that this was not in my collection already. Now, the second one of this game is in the collection, but this is just good old Brain Age. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? This was the, what do they call it, the killer app that sold the DS to everybody in the world. This was a game that everybody must have to figure out what your brain age is and to, you know, train your brain in minutes a day. I can't believe I only have Brain Age 2 so far. Here we go. We're all here. Everything. And even one of the older inserts. Oh, great. Look, I've got a beautiful ad to subscribe to Nintendo Power. And I won't show you this, but there's a code on the back to get 3 issues for free. So, oh, darn. I guess I won't take him up on that since, unfortunately, R.I.P. Nintendo Power. There we go. Brain Age for the DS. Complete. The full meal here. First game, the second game. Brain Age games are not empty calorie. These are great for your collection. Then that moves us up to PlayStation 2. So these couple here that I got for the PlayStation 2 go hand in hand with one of the other video series that I have been doing a little bit of, and I'm sure you'll know as soon as you see them. And that is, the first one here is Hitman 2. Yeah, alright, cool. Hitman. I have not played all the Hitman games. I've only played a couple. I know I've played the original Hitman, and then there was some other Hitman, and it was maybe it was for the PS3 era or something. I know I played a second one, but that's it. I've only played like 2 of them, so it'll be fun to give Hitman 2 a try, see how it feels to go back to being, was it Agent 47? And I'm pretty sure it just says it on the back, doesn't it? Metal Gear Solid of Contract Killing. Hey, that's a good way to sell this game. Actually, it doesn't tell you what agent you are. And then, oh man, I thought I owned this, but again, it's one of those games where it's like, you know what, I guess I didn't own it. I probably rented it or borrowed it from a friend all the time. And that is Max Payne. Oh my gosh, bullet time. This was great. Max Payne was just those graphics back in the day when this came out. The graphics for Max Payne were top notch. Dude, you could see his face. He was mad. He was mean. Great. Again, inside we got the full meal. Well worth adding to the collection. Fatten it up. Now I need to get the rest of Max Payne stuff. I think I've got 1 or 2 of them for the... Maybe there's only 1 of them. I think I've got it for the Game Boy Advance or something. And then we roll up to the PS3. And I know there's plenty of people who don't like to see me collecting for the PS3 because they don't think it should be on any type of a retro channel, but that's alright. It's pretty much retro. I mean, it's just a few months shy of 20 years old, so yeah, it is. Anyways, we've got, this is one I had digitally, and now I finally have a physical copy, and that is Assassin's Creed 2. And actually, this is probably my favorite Assassin's Creed. again, I haven't played them all, but of the ones I have played, Assassin's Creed 2 and then 3, no wait, not 3, 4, Black Flag. Oh, love those ones. Love these two. But, so that's fun. This is good to get to add. This is good to add to the collection. I've got the full meal here, so well worth it. And speaking of Assassin's Creed, we've got Assassin's Creed 3, right? The follow-up. And this one I definitely need to play because I have not. Oh, here we go. All here. And cool. Good stuff. Gotta say, I really like that cover art. That's good stuff. And here's one that I grabbed from Goodwill, and I was very surprised that, I'll show you when we open this up, that it's got still everything in it, but that is L.A. Noire. And no, I have not played this one. I thought I had it digitally. And no, I have not played this one. I thought I had it digitally, but I don't, so I guess I just... whatever. Sometimes you can't keep track of everything. But anyways, let me show you the inside. It's got exclusive content only for the PlayStation. Let me open it up. It had these special negatives here, which I'll pull out to show you in just a second. Yeah, here we go. The full meal. It looks like it's got a couple of cards here, which are for additional levels. Council's car and the Naked City. I'm sure these have already been claimed, but that's okay. Just getting to have these inserts is awesome. The instruction manual here, as you see, is pristine and clean, so who knows, maybe the person who bought this actually didn't even redeem anything. So with that, let's look at the Badge Pursuit Challenge. Which was really cool to find a Goodwill with all this stuff still in it. It was just, it's like that was a find. So yeah, it's just negatives. Well, there goes one. See, each negative has what, 3 frames? Yeah, and there's a total of 7. Looks like there's a total of 7 different negatives with 3 frames each. So that is really cool. Part of the fun of game hunting, right? When you get to find something like this, and then you find that it's all intact and it's got everything in it. It's really cool. And then you only pay like $3 or $4 for it. That's awesome. So there we go. L.A. Noire. Wow. Adding that to the collection. I would say they're all worthy and definitely good for fattening everything up. Well, I just want to say thank you for watching the few little pickups we got for February. It's always worth adding something when you can. And now, if you're going to hang around, I'll do a little bit of a Q&A for some reader comments and questions that have come in. And if not, then I will see you in the next video. So the question I have here is, I've gotten this a few times from a couple different people, and it pretty much boils down to them asking if I have any other social media platforms that I participate in, you know, as the Whole Wheat Retro channel. Like, it's like do I have an Instagram? Do I have a TikTok? Do I have a Facebook or anything like that? You know, the answer right now is no. No, I do not. And that is, I mean, just because trying to get one of these videos done and finding the time takes quite a bit for me. And then, of course, editing things together and trying to make it to look and seem and flow somewhat decently takes quite a while, because boy do I stumble a lot. But you know, as in why I haven't done that or I'm not doing that, I guess, you know, I just the time-wise, commitment-wise, just haven't just jumped into it like that. I'm sure if I were to start something, it would probably go pretty well. whether it be like Instagram or a TikTok. I'm sure I could figure that out and make it work all right. And I mean, of course, the other part is the anxiety of it, right? Just the anxiety of doing this is crazy enough. But yeah, the anxiety of just those little things like that, it's very, a lot of you know, it can be very intimidating. But maybe it's something I need to, maybe it's something I should look into and try to tackle, to overcome that, right? And to conquer that little bit of whatever fears or anxieties that are deep within there, holding me back. Yeah, maybe one of the other things is I also don't want to spread myself too thin, or I just don't want to get burnt out. But I don't know, maybe making those smaller bite-sized contents for something like Instagram and TikTok, like I keep saying, maybe that is actually pretty easy to do, and is something that I could start looking into. And maybe I will, and I'll try a couple of test runs and see what it's like. Who knows, maybe I'll really start that up. And of course, if I do, I'll let y'all know. But as for now, just trying to maintain this is with everything that's going on here, and sometimes it's very busy around here, but that's all right. That's what we like and expect. Keeps us all out of trouble. So, yeah, maybe I will. So let's go ahead and call it and say this is great for this video for the month of February, all the pickups we had, and we'll go ahead, and I need to get ready to start recording the next video that I got to get out here soon. So you know what? I guess until then, thanks again for watching, and as always, game on.